Autie views Autie Meteor Part 187, Change of Habit. This is the first Hollywood film to handle explicit autistic representation. It's from 1969. It's starring Elvis Presley and Mary Tyler Moore. Needless to say, it's an experience. Structurally, it's a fine film. I enjoyed watching it, and most of the plot lines made sense, so that was great. And at the time, it was very progressive in how it talked about racial issues and poverty and gang violence. It's also incredibly misogynistic, and it has a bit of a white savior undertone, so there is that. The autistic character is a young child who they initially assume is deaf because her speech is delayed, and she doesn't respond to outside stimuli very much, but they realize she echoes some sound she hears, so assume she might be autistic. And based on the medical view of autism at the time, they assumed that it was caused by her mother rejecting her early in life and her pent-up rage about it causing her to be trapped inside herself, which they then fix by holding her against her will and letting her kick and scream until she's finally done and then suddenly begins speaking for the first time. She did still speak in 1 to 2 word sentences unless verbatim repeating something she'd heard after the fact, as well as avoiding eye contact, so she wasn't entirely cured, but obviously not my favorite. I think it's cool that the first explicit representation of autism in Hollywood is neither white nor a boy, given the way media stereotypes of autism have gone since then. I think it's cool how humanized she was, like she was more a character in line with other patients than she was a plot device, but obviously it aged pretty terribly. Not that I would expect an explicitly medical film made only about 25 years after autism was first diagnosed in the United States to at all hold up today, but it was an experience that I had.